Back again with another video. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about the Bart situation. A lot of YouTubers are going around claiming that Bart killed Nolan Wells. You have a woman, some influencer, she's being sued by the family of this particular kid. And that's going to be something that's going to be happening more often. You're going to see more influencers getting sued because I told you guys already, everybody's lying in order to get clicks and views now. It's about how well of a lie you can put together in order to make viewers click on your videos. That's the new way in which people hustle on social media now. Nobody really have the ability to speak the truth because there's no truth in them. So what they're doing now is they're going around saying that Bart killed Nolan Wells. And a lot of people are accusing him because of that other woman who's a supposed audio engineer who made a very misleading video by claiming that she enhanced audio to show the public what was being said on that distress call from the boat that was sinking. And what she did is she added text to audio, manipulated the listener by telling them, listen to the tape for yourself and come to your own conclusion. But what she did is she put text on the screen of what she believed she heard. So I want you to think about that. She added text to the audio already in advance. And then she wanted you to come to the conclusion on what you hear. It's going to be impossible for you to do that because if you see text on a video, your mind is going to make you hear or think you hear what she wants you to hear. That is how people are programmed. Do you understand? So once you understand the subconscious mind and how your mind can be influenced and you can be made to believe you heard or saw something, it's very, very powerful, guys. So because of that audio mentioned the name Bart. So because of her misleading info that she put out, tampering with evidence, tampering with an audio call, it made the internet go crazy and accuse Bart of murdering Nolan Wells. But here's the problem. How could he do that if it was his boat that was used to tow the boat that was sinking? How could he murder Nolan Wells if he came out there to help the boat that was in distress? Explain that to me, guys, because the internet is just pure evil at this point, and people are stupid. They believe anything they hear, right? How could Bart come down there on his own boat, kill Nolan Wells, and then tow the boat that was sinking? Make that make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Because they're saying that Bart did it. And because of what's going on, Bart and his family is now suing the woman who is accusing him. And sooner or later, what they're going to do is they're going to start to go after other influencers that are lying. And see, this is one of the biggest problems. You don't want to be the kind of influencer that constantly lying all day, because that family is not playing around. Their son was falsely accused, and they're not playing with that type of stuff. This kid went down there to tow a boat. He went down there to tow a boat. So why is the internet saying that he killed Nolan Wells if he came down there to tow a boat? How could he have time if the boat was sinking? If the boat was sinking and Bart was not there, then why are they accusing Bart of killing Nolan Wells if he had to sail his boat down there to Horn Island in order to tow the boat that's sinking? How could he be the killer? Do you see what happens when you use your brain, guys, and you just think clear? But you got all these influencers running around saying, yeah, Bart did this and Bart did that, and Bart was dating Katie, and Bart was dating this girl, and Bart murdered Nolan Wells because he was mad that he was talking to the girl, and Bart did this, and Bart ain't do a damn thing. The internet is evil. The internet will take everybody and use them for profit. That's what the internet will do. People on the internet will use anybody's life as long as it can make them a profit. They don't care about the damage. They don't care about your life. They don't care about what you're going through. Nobody cares on the internet. The internet focuses primarily on making money. And they'll spread as many lies as possible if need be. So you got all these influencers saying that Bart killed Nolan Wells. That's crazy because, again, saying these evil things with no facts, no proof, can put people's lives at risk, guys. So that's why the family's suing the other white woman. And you seen Officer Tatum, he talked about it, but he was calling her all sorts of bad names, all sorts of stuff. He called her trailer trash and a lot of things. He even said in the video he would like to call somebody the N-word. And in my mind, I'm like, why would you say that publicly, that you would like to call somebody the N-word, but say, well, the reason why you won't do it is because you're a Christian man. So it's okay for you to say that, but it's not for white people? Like, which one is it? So it's just really, really sick stuff that's going on, guys. That's why I try to be reasonable. I try to make sense of what we're talking about, because nobody's really making sense. Everybody's lying. Everybody. So guys, Bart did not kill Nolan Wells. That's a rumor that people have put out there in their desperate attempt to get clicks and views. People are still running with this enhanced audio, which is not enhanced, by the way. It was altered, which is tampering with evidence. And I hope that the woman who did that get arrested and or sued by Bart's family for putting him in a situation where people began questioning him, when all he did was go down there to help the boys with the boat. That's all he did. He didn't go down there for no other reason other than helping them boys with the boat. And instead, he got accused. He got accused of killing Nolan Wells. Now you got to think, guys. You got to think how you must feel as a kid knowing that you sailed your boat all the way down to Horn Island only to be falsely accused by a mob of social media people that you harmed another kid. That doesn't make any sense, guys. None whatsoever. But that's the world we live in, man. That's the world we live in. And viewers are so dumb, they believe it. How could you say that he killed Nolan and post it as a fact when he's the one who went down there to tow the boat? So if Nolan was dead on the boat based on the audio call, how could Bart do it if he's not even on the boat? I'm telling you, people are not smart, man. People are dumb as hell, man. People are dumb as hell, guys. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up on out of here, head back to the crib, do what I gotta do. So it's getting a little late. I'll head up on out of here before this part close. But anyway, guys, leave me your comments. Let me know what you think of the video. If you feel I'm doing a good job with the investigation. Because I'm the only one that's neutral when it comes to the case. Everyone else is busy playing. No one is really focusing on the truth, you know? And it's just unfortunate that so many people have lied and manipulated the story in order to profit, you know? But that's the world we live in, guys. We live in that kind of world, you know? So, did Bart kill Nolan Wells? No. Bart used his boat to tow the sinking boat. And based on information coming out in regards to Bart dating some woman that Nolan was dating, guys, that's another lie, man. This case brought out too many lies. There's too many lies when it comes to this case. Too many. And it's as if people can't even see. That's why I'm glad that I'm neutral and I stay doing what I gotta do, guys, because it don't make any sense, man. It don't make no sense at all that everybody's lying and the viewers are not even asking questions. They just believe whatever they hear. Whatever they hear, they believe, and they just run with it, guys. It's really sick. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. All right, so we're gonna get up on out of here, gang. I actually heard somebody say that my truck is teared up. You have people going around YouTube saying my truck is tore up. Is my truck tore up, guys? I don't know what the hell wrong with people, but this is what they're saying. They're saying these crazy things. That's why I keep telling you guys, stop listening to lies, man. You got so many people spreading lies. You got people going around saying my truck is tore up and, you know, all this weird stuff. Guys, stop listening to liars. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace and blessings.